Hey, what's up, clubbers? Here we are again, right? ColinsClub and Craig, and we're gonna do another simple video on just add things to your vehicle. And of course, for me, it's a 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I tell you, like I always say, because I'm in the South, this is still original paint, no rust except for one little spot up top. But what we're gonna do today is simple. And as always, these are always simple things you can do to your vehicle. Even though I'm doing it to my Jeep, when you click the links on these products, there's options where you can go ahead and pick them for the vehicle that you may be driving, whether it's an older one or a newer one. Today we're going to use the Tuningpros Moonroof Sunroof Wind Deflector Visor. I'll unbox it in a second. I don't really believe that you need a wind deflector visor for your sunroof, but if you remember, I did remove my roof racks weeks ago. I'm liking the way it looks. It is kind of plain though. So I want to spruce it up a little. I don't think I want to put the roof racks back on there, even though some people say they like them on there. I want to do a little flavor my own way. You know, like, I think every time you do something to a vehicle that's a little unique, it puts your personality into it. That's the way I've always felt. So one thing I want to say while I'm showing you all this is people online, when I read the reviews, you should always read reviews before you buy something. They were saying that when they got this, it didn't fit on their Jeep. And I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Let's get this out of here. All right, pretty simple, right? And look at that. Somebody set a pair of scissors conveniently on my Jeep. Isn't that wild? All right, let's get this open so I can show you what it looks like. Put these down so I don't cut myself. Now, it's very simple. It's like rain guard. It's just a piece of plastic that's tinted, and on one side you have 3M tape. And what you're gonna wanna do when you put this up here, now I'm gonna line this up, I'm just gonna set it there for now. All right, so that's how it's gonna go on there. Not bad, probably have to push down the ends a little because the roof curves and that's kind of straight. But a lot of people said that in the reviews that when they got it, it didn't fit. And the reason why it didn't fit is, as I said before, I took off the roof racks. Now if the roof racks were on, this probably would not fit because the roof racks bolt in right here. It would hit. You could cut this wind deflector and make it fit, but who wants to do that? So now that I have the roof racks off, it does fit on there nice. But I'm going to also show you that when you peel this 3M tape off here, it's very sticky. I see there's a gap there and there. I don't know if that's done purposely, but I'll probably put some clear silicone in there because I want to make sure that this whole thing gets down good. I waxed my Jeep last week. You're gonna wanna get that wax off there so this sticks better. So I would use like, I think I got like 95% rubbing alcohol. Yeah, 91%. So I'm gonna use some of this and clean right where I know this tape is gonna go. So I'm gonna have to keep looking and go from side to side and make sure that it's even on each side. And then of course, how far up you wanna come. I guess we'll go right here because the roof curves more and it gets flatter as it goes up. So I'm gonna want this up as far as I can and where it makes contact with the body of the Jeep so the tape sticks. It's looking like the farther up it goes, the better it doesn't have to bend. So what I'm gonna do is try and line this up by going back and forth and then put some tape where I know I don't want to use that rubbing alcohol and clean too far where I waxed, but I'll just re-wax it afterwards. So let's get on the other side and take a peek. You know, everything you do can be a little bit of annoying as you're doing it because of the process, but if you just take your time, you always want to do things right. Now see this side down here, this is where it's going to be tough, I think, to line this upright. And because you can't really see through this visor. You know what? I went and got a flashlight. Let's see if I can see through here better. Well, you kind of can, but that's still tough. All right, I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, hot dog, folks. We figured it out. This is what we did. All right, very simple, okay? And that's why I say take your time and you can figure things out. Of course, you see the blue masking tape. I got it all lined up. And the way that I did it was putting a flashlight behind it. All right, let's go. When you put the flashlight inside right there, and you shine it through, you can see, hopefully you can see down, and you can see a little bit of, you can see the roof, like watch when I move it. See? I hope that's not messing you up there. It's hard to hold it with my left hand. So I lined it up really good, put some masking tape right here, straight as it can be, and this is what I'm gonna concentrate on. When I take the tape off, I'm gonna line it up to these two lines on there, and then slowly. And then over here on the sides, again, you can see where the bolts go in to hold the roof rack. You see the roof rack line from the paint? You can see that different color there? Again, there's no way that this would have fit if the roof rack was still on there. So now I'm gonna remove this, I'm gonna set it over here, and I'm going to clean all this very good with rubbing alcohol, and then we're gonna go ahead and try and mount it. All right, really quick, let's show you what we're gonna do here, what I was talking about with the rubbing alcohol. We're gonna just get a little bit on here. I don't think there's any instructions here to tell you to do this, but if you get rain guards, I believe they do. But anytime you're gonna put a sticker or a sticky thing on paint or clear coat or something smooth, you always wanna run some cleaning solvent on it first. And cleaning solvent, I mean, the reason why rubbing alcohol is so good is because it cleans incredibly great, not just your cuts and all the scrapes and bruises I get from working on my vehicle, but it evaporates very quickly, like real fast. Once you wipe it on there and clean it, it's gone. It evaporates quick. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, but I'm just making sure I'm just running all the way across where that 3M tape is gonna hit and have to stick to, and there we go. Look, it's already evaporated. All right, now I'm gonna do the other side and we're gonna line it up. Let's go ahead and remove this 3M tape and we're gonna give it a rip. You're gonna see it live or pre-recorded yourself, but this is the first try and hopefully I get it on there right, because I think it's a one-shot deal, you know? If I could peel this tape off, maybe we could get somewhere, but I guess I can't peel the tape off. Let's peel the tape off and then come back. We peeled off all the blue challenging tape. If any of you drink coffee in the morning and you have to separate the coffee filters to get that one single filter away from all the others to put it in the machine, if you know what I'm talking about, that's what that was like. And then make sure you clean the underside of this after getting fingerprint. It's gonna be harder to clean once you get it on. All right, here we go, folks. Rubbing alcohol all this good. I'm gonna line this up right here with that other line and the tape. It already wants to stick because I'm dropping it. All right, so I think we're lined up right there. Now I'm just gonna let it kind of fall down on there and oh man, whoa! It's already wanting to stick. All right, so that was the garage door over there. We're a mess here. You know, the way we do things, it's completely non-professional, all right? Everything we do here, okay? When they say call a professional, do not call me. All right, so it looks like underneath we're gonna set this down and we're gonna take our time and line it up, but it's already sticking on this side over here. Okay, so we got that there. I think we're good. We're good. I'm not gonna push it down real tight until I feel like it's where it needs to be, okay? All right, now let's put the flashlight here and go to the other side. All right, so we see the tape as straight as it could be. It's lined up with the vent guard, sun visor, whatever you want to call it. And we are putting it down here. Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, we're good. I think the space in between the bolts and all that, everything looks good. And now I'm just gonna push down on it because guess what? It is where it is. Because there's nothing you can do from here, people. Nothing you can do except cry if you did it wrong. You know, I'm one of those people that when something's done, I sit there and look at it and say, just one more little turn of that little bolt or nut. Just one more little tweak. And when I do that, something breaks. The only way we're gonna know that it's not good is if I'm driving down the highway and it flies off. Right? That's the only way I'm gonna know it's under. That's it. All right, let's close the doors, get the camera, and walk around and see how it looks. The tape is all down, but there was 2 gaps that they left, and I don't know if it was because they didn't want to use a long piece of tape going all the way across, but see that little gap right there? That goes through the visor. All right, clubbers, there you got it. It's up on it. What do you think? And we'll do a little walk around. Not bad. Like I was saying, adds a little bit of different look to the roof with the roof racks gone, and it fits perfect. But again, the roof racks cannot be on there for this thing to fit right.